All right, time for me to make an orc. Michael, do you have any opening statements?
Am I prosecuting some kind of case here?
Yes.
What does that mean?
Guilty.
Well, I'm going to go through and customize my orc. I feel like orc mages are funny and ironic.
What's a really good orc name?
Thrall.
Sure, that's probably taken.
I assume you can't.
What's Druk? Ooh, Druka. I kind of like that name. That's kind of cool.
Is it a random?
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty sweet for a random.
Yeah. I snagged it so you assholes can.
I already got a good work name. I'm Grub.
Rub. Oh, nice. That is pretty good.
Seriously though, how is that not taken yet?
I was actually super surprised it was the first name I tried.
It's a really good question because this realm is really full.
Yeah, it's super full.
Ziggity Zug. I'm pretty happy with that name.
Yeah, I like it.
The Great Cataclysm has shattered more than just the world. War Chief Thrall, arguably the most powerful living shaman, has left his people behind so that he might stop the cataclysm at its source. Yet, in his absence, the orc champion Garrosh Hellscream has become the Horde's new war chief. Though popular amongst the orcs for his victories against the Lich King, Garrosh's reckless leadership has begun to cause a rift between himself and the other leaders of the Horde. With Durotar's natural resources nearly depleted, Garrosh seeks to take whatever his people need to survive, regardless of who stands in his way. A dangerous new era for the Horde has dawned, and it falls to brave orcs like you to uphold the will of the new war chief and assure the dominance of your people.
Finally, you are of age, Ziggity Zug. Of age to battle in the name of the Horde, to conquer for the glory of the war chief. Yes. Kaltuk looks over you. You will do nicely. No doubt you wish to find a great dragon or demon or strangle it with your bare hands, but perhaps you would be wise to start on something less dangerous. Kaltuk laughs. Report to Gornek. He should be able to assign a task better suited to a young rogue. You will find him seated at the fire behind me.
Strength.
Oh, you are.
I know, medic. You can downvote me, but you can also blame. What name? Anybody want to know what name to blame? The fact that I don't have transcode? Anybody?
Comcast.
That's it.
Blood and thunder.
Another one of Kaltunk's recruits? A sorry state of affairs we find ourselves in, if these is the best of the Horde you can produce. No matter. By the time we think you're ready to leave the valley, you'll be a proud warrior of the Horde.
I just want to grab your beard. Tug it.
Leave it alone. Leave it alone. The first order of business will be to put a little strength in your backbone. I could send you out to the Barrens to hunt Kodo, but well, in all honesty, you're more useful to us alive than dead. I believe you'll be more used to slaughtering the boars you'll find in the farms to the north and northeast of here.
Go for
Okay, let's kill some boars then.
Someone's already on it. That's the proper amount of orcish bloodlust.
Yep. Am I deep in Grumbly enough? Do I need to get deeper in Grumbly?
Oktar.
Ogar? Nope.
My tummy feels funny.
Well, that's just Michael, not an orc.
Guess we'll just grind boars for an hour?
Yep, let's do it. Only boars. Why don't I have any combat text? This combat texting is getting old now. We did it, team. Let's go back. I got my 2 knives. Did some
Man, I'd
stabbing.
be pretty mad if I was that farmer and I like walk over there and all 30 of my boars are dead.
Yeah, why did we kill that guy's boars?
We were
Yeah,
doing
he
it for
clearly
him.
was a farmer. I mean,
Kind of a
he only
dick
wanted
move.
6 dead.
So he clearly needed them slaughtered. He was saying that, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. They just
Not bad, Ziggity Zug, but don't let it get in your head. You'll fight tougher than boars in your career. Nonetheless, you've proven yourself well, and your next trial will be against a considerably more dangerous opponent. You'll need some extra protection. He hands me a boar hide belt, and then some gold shoots out of me. You're not just another grunt. You seem to be a serious rogue. Good, because that's exactly what I need. Try not to let the word out, since I don't want to cause a panic, but there have been reports of more humans nearby. This is an egregious betrayal of our peace that we negotiated with that miserable Jaina Proudmoore. We can't allow humans here in Duratar, and especially not here in the valley. You will find them to the south. Slay them quickly before their numbers increase anymore.
With honor.
Yeah, miserable Jaina Proudmoore.
why's that guy down on Jaina?
Well, so he's like sending people here and stuff.
No.
Yeah. Look, Northwatch Scout, that's like straight from Jaina.
Jaina doesn't control Northwatch. Does she? Maybe she does.
I would assume so. Isn't Northwatch part of Theramore? These dudes are definitely wearing like ship tabards and stuff.
All right. So maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't know what happened in Cataclysm.
Wait, aren't you the lore master?
Yep. Speaking of the lore, what I decided to do is talk about Draenor and like the creation of the orcs and the rise of the orcs there and Gul'dan and all that good stuff. And then gloss over the first and second wars and the third war too. Maybe talk about those next week when we do humans, because it seems like
Okay.
kind of more of a human thing.
I don't know what the third war is.
Warcraft 3.
They call that the war against, but that's not a war against the orcs, is it?
Yeah, they call it the third war, but it's yeah,
Yeah.
it kind of was.
Executed with quickness and discretion. A job well done. I send you back into the fields again, rogue. You will find large numbers of scorpids northwest of here. Bring me 8 of their tails. The antidote for their sting is actually made from venom extracted from their stingers. We keep large quantities of antidote for scorpion venom on hand to heal young bloods just like you. But I'm sure you won't be needing any of that, will you?
Did everybody else get their cactus apples?
Cactus apples? I didn't do that quest. I forgot about it. I'm going there now.
I forgot about that one.
I'm sure it's get hot out here in the Valley of Trials. Galgar wipes his brow. Whew, I used his voice for that. If only I had some cactus apples, I could make my famous cactus apple surprise. Nothing cools you off faster than a piece of that delicious treat. I'll tell you what, Ziggity Zug. If you bring me 6 cactus apples, I'll make you a few portions of cactus apple surprise to take with you on your adventures. If you're interested, you can find cactus apples growing near the cactus apple plants around here.
Shocking.
That was really hard to read all of that cactus apple stuff.
I'll tell you what.
What's up?
Hey, dude.
I'm watching, but I'm not playing tonight.
I get it. I'm frustrated about my lack of transcode.
I understand.
James Ammy's stealing my apples.
It's like if you miss a day, you go right back to without.
Well, it hasn't been a day. It's been like 6 days.
No.
And it is a bummer. Have more abilities yet? Nope. I have Sinister Strike. Oh my god, I'm so weak.
Shadow Bolt's kind of scary now.
I am the most weak. Like, I just have to stand here for a while and white damage this Scorpid.
Yeah, rogues are weird because they don't have a rotation. It's like every cooldown.
Neither do Shaman, really. At least as far
Sure,
as I've
hell.
gotten.
Enhancement sure as hell do, and well, I mean, you know,
Wow, I couldn't
casters-
even one-shot that critter.
You'll ambush crit it later for plenty.
It's all about the killing things, John.
I like that Sean likes to judge the strength of a class by the first like level 1.
Yeah, I don't like that scaling stuff. I just want it to work, man.
I don't even have stealth yet.
So you haven't told us any lore.
I told
Just
you
your
what lore I'm
plan.
gonna tell you.
I know. You've told us a plan. 16 minutes in and Lore Master's fed us no lore.
Okay.
Lore Master, why are
In-
we green?
That's a good
What?
question. Why are we green?
In the beginning.
Whoa, too far back.
What's the beginning?
So, we've discussed the Titans and the World Souls briefly last time. Does everyone remember that?
Yes.
Okay,
I'm
good.
sure that no one else does, but I do. See,
Okay, so I got a
See,
note
Nate-
from Melissa, so I'll explain it again.
just so we're clear here, Nate just ran by and punched that thing and did more damage than I do with my swords.
Yeah, Nate's a monk. They're overpowered. So the Titans are beings of order, and they traveled around the universe, or used to traveled around the universe, looking for basically baby Titans, which grew in worlds. Not all worlds were baby Titans, but some were. Draenor is a world that was not a baby Titan. It did not have a world soul in it. But it also wasn't just a normal world. Oh, I shouldn't say. Draenor is the Orc homeworld. They're not from Azeroth. They're from a different planet.
The orcs are just
So-
randomly evolved creatures.
No, not at all. That's what I'm gonna get to. So Draenor is not a world soul planet. It's not like Azeroth. It doesn't have a Titan in it, or Argus. What it did have was, so most planets in the universe have elementals that are all kind of in balance, and they kind of, take these corporeal forms, like you've seen the fire elementals and stuff like that, and they fight each other, right?
Okay.
Or they hang out, like whatever. They don't always fight, but they're around. But
You know when you're-
Draenor had.
At a good stopping point.
Go ahead.
All right, I'll read these quests.
What do you need?
Have you finished collecting cactus apples? Wonderful, Ziggity Zug. As promised, here is your cactus apple surprise plus a little something extra. Okay.
Go forth.
50 whole copper. I'm rich, bitch.
I like how you really committed to that word.
I lazed out of it. I'm trying to not swear as much.
Oh, yeah, it's
The-
probably best.
The carapace of the Scorpid isn't so thick that the strength of a determined warrior will be deterred. Strike strongly and without doubt, and the Scorpid should prove easy prey. I should read this before I go. There is an important lesson that you must take away from fighting Scorpids. The smallest or largest of opponents can still send you to your doom. In fierce combat, any number of things can prove your downfall. I have no more to teach you, Ziggity Zug. You have done well, and I will watch your progress with interest. Okay, so he taught me how to kill some Scorpids and Boars. Good job, dude. What does this guy got for me? Oh, God, it's a troll.
Relax.
Hey, Mon. Take a knee and hear me out. We've got a problem. A good friend of mine,
I love this
Hanazua, has gone out into the valley and he hasn't returned. Last I seen, he wasn't headed north where the Scorpids hunt. Maybe you go take a look for him. The spirits be telling me that he's not well.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, see, you guys will enjoy the trolls, I think. I'm stuck. There we go.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Are you gonna
I'm
do the
already
fucking
happy.
troll? When we do the actual troll leveling, are you gonna do all the troll voices?
Well, I've got to do all the voices. That's the deal.
Oh, it's gonna be so good.
Cursed peons! They work hard gathering lumber from the trees of the valley, but they're always taking naps. I need someone to help keep the peons in line. You look like the right orc for my task. Here, you take this blackjack and use it on any lazy peon you find sleeping on the job. A good smack will get them right back to work. Return the blackjack when you're done. Look for them underneath the trees in the valley. Lousy, slacking peons.
May your blades never dull.
Greetings.
More
I
work?
trust in the Valley of Trials will teach you much, young rogue. I have sent to the valley to guide you, but I have discovered a growing taint here. One of the Burning Blade, a foul demon-worshipping cult, has made camp here in the Valley of Trials. He skulks in a cave to the north, and his vile familiars have spilled from the mouth to cause havoc. As your first task against the Burning Blade, I bid you defeat these familiars. Slay many, and if you survive, return to me. Oh, that's brutal.
That's pretty
one's
good. I like
brutal.
that.
I felt pretty good about that, but it was brutal. You guys beating up peons?
You said taint.
I did.
Yeah, something about a growing taint.
Thanks, Surfy. Ooh, I need to drink a beer now. There was a growing taint. You guys, there was.
The other word for taint is familiar, apparently. So
It's your turn.
My familiar itches.
Continue the storytelling, Michael.
yes, so Draenor, not a world soul world, not a baby titan, but it had a crazy abundance of spirit, which is the fifth element. I guess there's six. So you got fire, water, air, earth, spirit, and decay.
I thought that love was the fifth element.
Like fell or something.
It's Lilu Dallas.
Something you're doing?
Different cosmology.
I beat that peon.
Break in mind, now that I have this Chronicles, I have the chart of the
Oh
the
man,
elements.
I have
Yeah,
no idea
so-
what I'm doing.
So water, air, fire, earth, and then you have spirit and decay. Spirit is life, basically, and decay is death, right?
Okay.
So it had an abundance of spirit, like way more than it should have. So much so that it actually kept the elementals from achieving their corporeal form. They weren't able to become fire elementals, earth elementals, or water elementals. But it also led to this crazy abundance of life. It was like the most verdant, like super crazy wildlife planet that could exist. And the stuff on it that was the most dangerous predators and the kind of the apex predators were plants.
Okay.
And yeah. Oh, my laptop fell asleep.
Oh, I need to go talk to Hazuna Matata. I mean, Hanazua.
So there were these gigantic, like carnivorous plants called spore mounds. These things are
Okay.
like huge mountains of like growth. Like think like huge, like brambles and vines and all that, like but like humongous.
Is
And they
that
would just-
something? Oh, this. Wait, have these quests just literally not changed?
They haven't changed much. They've changed a little.
I feel like they're the same thing. Hanazua groans in pain. Why is he yelling at me? Rogue! I thought I would die out here with none to know of it. While I was hunting the scorpions of the valley, I came across a particularly vicious-looking one. Hurling myself at it, I managed to inflict a massive blow to its claw before it closed around my leg. I wasn't ready for its stinger, though, and it sliced down and into my chest, cutting into my flesh and letting my blood. Please, you must kill the scorpion for me. My honor must be upheld. I fought it up to the plateau in the south. That's That guy did not do any troll lingo. Without the actual troll lingo, it's really hard to do the actual troll voice, is what I just
Do you
learned.
want axe?
Yeah, like that. Now, so he didn't say anything because he was dying. Oh,
Take
that was
credit for
easy.
that.
Yep, I looted it.
We got him. We killed Sarkot, the Scorpion.
We're
Yay.
kings. Wait, there's only 4 of us. Who's missing?
I noticed that the other one was going on ahead.
Oh, it's Melissa.
This is charging ahead.
She can protect us. You know, we're not very far away. I feel like we could probably take this guy there. Oh, he's fine. Ah.
It'd
My
be one of the
father
shots.
always said I would never amount to much, and here, lying beneath a tree as life seeps away, I'm afraid it looks like he was right. At least I wish to die knowing that my last enemy in life lays dead. Nope, he died. He got up on his
Dark.
knees and then died. My blow was not enough to kill him, but looking at the damage I inflicted gives me some small measure of pride. That small measure will be all I have to sustain myself if I die, and in that light, the short list of my life's accomplishments fills me with anger. He's up on his knee again. This is confusing.
Said that.
See, go swiftly, Ziggity Dog. My fate is in your hands. Seeing the deed you have done for me steels my heart. I cannot fall so easily. I must endure, but it remains that I cannot make the trek back to our settlement unassisted. Please, Ziggity Zug, return and tell Gornek of my situation. Perhaps he can help me. I like this troll who doesn't speak trollese.
Yeah. I can't believe you got that name. That's awesome.
Ziggity Zug?
Zigzag.
I know, that's why I thought of it. I didn't try Zigzag. I assume that's taken.
Yeah.
Nate, what are you
Zugzag.
drinking tonight?
Whiskey. Actually, I need to go get a refill.
Well, you don't know how to say refill anymore, so maybe not.
I believe it's pronounced refill.
Riffle.
Cheers to
A
that,
raffle.
Nate.
I just refilled my tab, so
Ooh,
Loktar.
I went,
refilled.
and bought 4 cases of soda after work because they're so cheap.
Makes sense. All tab.
2 tab, 2 cola, Coke Zero.
No good, lazy. Do you have my blackjack?
BRB.
Did you catch any peons sleeping on the job? Good, good. Maybe they'll think twice before slacking next time. Thanks for the help.
Be safe.
Let's see if I can roll into this female orc voice again. You have done well, Ziggity Zog. Although the vile familiars were merely pets of the darker powers within the Burning Blade, your success against them foretells greater deeds ahead. Nope, what's worse? I don't think there's any robotic cave birds this time. Not in this land, anyway. Through my divinations, I see an item of power and a medallion hides deep within the Burning Blade Coven. Guarded by beasts of black magic, we must have it. For too long, these demon worshippers have defiled our homeland. Cleanse the Coven of its demonic taint by slaying the fell beasts and their leaders. Return with this medallion as proof of your deed. Go, Ziggity Zug. You will find the Coven in a cave to the north.
May your blades never dull.
Thrall Hall.
Ziggity Zug, you are a dependable orc. Can I count on you for another task? Some time ago, I was surveying the cave to the north for minerals, and I left my favorite pick behind. When I later returned to retrieve it, I found the cave was filled with vicious beasts. Will you go into the cave, the Burning Blade Coven, and get my pick? I left it in a chamber with waterfalls. My pick has a spell on it, so you can see it in the dark. So you won't have to worry about finding it. Just what's guarding it.
Go forth to victory.
Ooh.
Loktar.
From your description of the beast, I believe you must be speaking of Sarkoth. It is no wonder that Hanazua was overtaken by it. Aid will be dispatched to him immediately. Trouble yourself no more with Hanazua's plight. However, I must say I am most impressed to hear that you brought Sarkoth to death. It is a feat to be proud of, Ziggity Zug, and that that you would fight for a stranger's honor while other tasks occupied your time, your own honor is heightened.
For the whole.
Oof, this
That
is
was
hard.
an awkward sentence.
Yeah.
I like it.
Sometimes
You have to name, say your long ass name every time.
Yeah. Thanks,
Adds
Dingus.
to the magic.
Appreciate it, man.
I gotta open the chat so I can see people talking.
Yeah, you should. You should be in there. So if anyone has any questions. By the way, if anyone has any lore-related questions or any questions for Lore Master Michael, please ask them.
Yeah, please do. And if I say something you don't understand, let me know and I'll clarify it.
Yeah, Dingus. So every week we, at least till we get to every character, we're starting out by rolling through every race, and then we'll do another tier of every race. Just keep 'em rolling for this stream. Because there's a lot of story. So much story. What's up, Shamzami? You are wearing very little clothes.
Far away.
Bing. You got, well, thanks. I'm super excited about this stream, actually. Yeah, and, like, recording it and all that stuff. Wow, that, like, legitimately glows. So, Shamzami, what happened to your outfits?
What do
You
mean?
playing the nude game?
Yeah,
Can't loot that
I like them better like this. Strong. Gork.
Yeah, technically it doesn't really matter until you like level 10, right?
Yeah,
exactly.
well, he has a shield anyway, so
Yeah.
that item is already
you need.
being used.
Sorry.
The stream has requested that we all play nude for a while.
Okie doke.
I can support that. Can I keep wearing my shoes? And a belt? I got it, guys. I got the pick. What else we gotta do in here? Oh, we have to kill these guys. And then the blurring blade medallion, guys. Blurring.
Who's the drunk one now?
Well, I mean, probably still you.
Both.
So, just a real question here from like a scientific. Okay, there goes my voice. This is really hard.
Scientific?
Yeah, scientific perspective. There's water flowing into this, so is there like a exit hole? There is.
I think Mikey is the science guy, right?
Nope, there is not an exit hole.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't we decide that I was doing the lore and you were doing the science?
Yes, that's
yeah.
true.
Well, you can see here that the water flows downhill, and that's the way that the physics works in this universe.
That makes sense. And then disappears into nothing.
Well,
It's into the bedrock.
it's evaporation.
Wait, real water sometimes doesn't have a hole at the bottom of it. Like
I
lakes
get that.
exist.
It's a pretty heavy water flow, though. Come on.
There is a hole down there, though, isn't there?
Yeah, well, no. I went down
How-
there, and there's just like a crevice in there.
That's weird.
All right, Michael, we got to run back. What we got for that run
I don't
back?
have a burning blade medallion.
Oh. You can't loot that guy?
We gotta loot it from this dude. Yarog.
He died right there.
Dad doing what he loved.
So
Hiding
this is
in
like a
caves.
this is like a
Cave
nude
stuff.
man brigade and a really awesome. I mean, Mikey's not wearing shoes, but I think that's just crazy.
So, you guys remember the spore mounds I was talking about?
The mountain-sized ones.
Yeah. Giant, eat everything, kill everything, plant things.
Yeah, Dingus. So there's, sort of. So there's, World of Warcraft has been. I mean, how long has Warcraft been around? Warcraft 1 was from like the 90s, right?
It's been like
90
25 years. at least.
Yeah.
90s.
So over all that period of time, all this extended lore has been written about all the races, and that's what Michael Downing here is bringing into play. And
Warcraft
we're
1 was
exploring,
94, so 24
and
years.
we're exploring like all the different zones and reading all the different quests because every starting zone has different stories and quests. Okay, go ahead, Michael, because I'm gonna run back and then have to take a quick break.
Oh yeah, we all have blood fury, but
Well, that was actually kind of disappointing
I
of an
haven't been
effect.
using it.
Did you hear about the new racials, you guys?
Just what you told me.
Yep.
The Void Elves don't have their spells interrupted by taking damage.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna be right back. Michael, talk some lore or talk about BFA, whichever thing you'd like, but I need to be right back.
I can't talk about lore when you're not here.
Return in a moment, team.
Yeah, the High Mountain racial, like one of the racials is they just take less damage.
Yeah.
Like what? So they're like just the best tank. But it's probably not that much.
Well, the Light Sworn Draenei get a 20% XP bonus against demons.
What?
Yeah.
Speed running through Outland and Legion then, huh?
Yeah, or just like staying here and grinding.
Yeah, I guess there's a number of zones really that you can go to maximize that effect.
Yeah, the Burning Legion's kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Man, I want to talk about these spore mounds, but I don't want to know what sounds up there.
Yeah, so what's the over-under on the new races being released tomorrow, the pre-order?
Maybe.
I don't know. I'm skeptical. Because so many people are talking about it.
Yeah, I'm also skeptical. I didn't really think they were intending to do that, but
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, they have the 4 races that are definitely part of Legion that they're gonna be releasing at some point. They basically have to release them at some point before BFA, right? I mean, the achievements are already in there for all the Legion stuff.
they don't have. I
Going
mean,
back.
that seems weird to me too, because it feels like they would just do it like there's no way the reputation grind is going to be in effect once it launches. You're not going to go back.
Yeah, that's why I think those achievements are there until 8.0
Right.
or whatever. Is it 8.0? Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that actually makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah,
Yeah, it'll be 8.0.
yeah.
All right, I'm
I
going to
bet
read some
you-
quests. Ready?
All right.
That little guardian. Oh, we got to put down pets. Look at your pets, team.
I have a real pet. His name is Rolltog. Check him out.
Lead.
I'm putting down Dark Phoenix Hatchling.
Look tall.
All right, here we go. Have you entered the Burning Blade Coven, Ziggity Zug? Did you find my pick? Great, you got it. Thanks a lot, Ziggity Zug. This is my favorite pick. Now, if my peons ever finish chopping down these trees, maybe we can find a nice cave to mine.
Be safe.
Look top.
Is your task complete, Ziggity Zug? This is really hard for me to actually do over and over again. Is your task complete, Ziggity Zug? You retrieved it. Well done. Your efforts within the Burning Blade Coven are key to rooting out this cult in the Valley of Trials, but I fear they have further aims in our land. We have not seen the end of them. Your trials against the Burning Blade are finished here in the valley. But I want you to report your findings. Go to the troll village of Senjin and seek out Master Daedrin. Senjin village is east of the valley, then right at the fork. Tell Gadrin of the Burning Blade and that they have reached the Valley of Trials. Discover from him if they have yet reached Senjin. Go, Ziggity Zug, and be swift. I fear the evil found in the Burning Blade Coven is but the herald of a larger threat.
Go with honor.
Well, that is different. This part is definitely different. I got some stuff I need to sell.
Healing Surge looks really cool.
Ooh, I got 2 6-slot bags.
What do you need?
I have
Vendor,
not seen
vendor, vendor.
the new
Tab.
heal effects, healing surge. Might have to main my chamois as a rest right now.
You might already have it if you have that code, Dingus. I have that too. I don't remember actually getting Baby Winston for anything. So anyway, we're just... I don't know if they explained this while I was gone, but BFA is Battle for the Alliance. It's the new expansion that's coming out.
Azeroth.
Sorry. Yes. Well, Battle for the Alliance is my thing. But it is Battle for Azeroth. It is bringing the game back to a focus of Horde versus Alliance. And it should be pretty cool. All right, Michael, we got a long run, right? So this is all on you guys.
So spore mounds. They started putting down roots to get some more water, like plants do, like burrowing through the bedrock basically, and they just tapped into the core of Draenor and all the extra spirit or life energy, and it like supercharged them and made them essentially sentient and all connected, so that the entire like mass of the plant growth on Draenor was transformed into one sentient being.
Oh, that has to be fucked up.
That was called the Evergrowth. And the Evergrowth was like ultimate powerful. Like it killed everything. It just took over the entire planet. So along comes Egrimar. Egrimar is a Titan. He was Sargeras's kind of right-hand man before Sargeras turned evil. And you know, his main thing was fighting demons, but he found a planet, so he's like, I'm gonna go check this planet for a world soul, see what's up. Didn't have one, fine. But he did take a look at this and go, what the hell is going on, right? Because this is not the normal balance of elements and stuff. And then he's like, this Evergrowth thing, the problem I'm seeing is gonna just consume everything and then consume itself. It's gonna leave this planet a dusky, like, emptiness. And I'm a Titan. I like order and building things, so I'm not really down with that. So he decided he had to do something.
Wow. You guys see that Alliance base over there? There's actually an Alliance landing here in Durotar. Alright, I'm gonna read these quests. If you look southwest of us, on the other side of this pillar, there's
see the boats.
there's 2 Alliance boats, but there's also 2 Alliance flags and stuff over there.
Oh yeah.
There's a small town over there. We'll have some quests.
Kill them. Your report comes at a bad time. The Burning Blade is no longer seen here in Senjin, but we will be vigilant in our efforts to prevent their return to the area. The Orcs are friends of the Dark Spear Trolls, honorable friends. We want to help Orcs, but we need help too.
See ya later.
Man, I don't know how to read this in the troll accent because it's not written in the troll accent. Oh man, this ain't good. Not one bit, mon. Thrall's off to sea, Vol'jin's taken care of business in Echo Isles, and Old Master Gadrin is left behind to take care of Senjin. And then what happens? Those humans come out of Northwatch Hold and set up camp in our backyard. Lucky for us, they just got here, and they're still setting up their base. You can help out Old Gadrin by destroying those big supply crates they carry, and by killing the laborers carrying them. You'll find him to the southwest.
Be seeing ya.
A little better, because that guy actually used some trollese.
Someone call
Hey, man, bum baby working on some new mojo. You want to try a piece of it? Well, before you do, Bombay's gonna need you to pick up some jujus. First, Bombay needs you to get some of the old goop the goop from the crabs down by the water. Let me see your hands. Bombay examines my hands closely. Bombay gonna need 5 handfuls. Go on now. That was hard to read. Good news is that troll just did measurement by the size of my hands. Well, Michael, we're in quest time again.
Such a strong boy.
I did just look up the Burning Blade. They are an orc clan that kind of fell in with the corruption of Sargeras, and they still serve the Shadow Council and the Burning Legion. Even now.
Wow, I am so weak.
I just bought these swords from that vendor, and I don't even use them, but it increases my attack, so...
Well, isn't that fancy?
Yeah,
They were all
it's kinda
splitting
weird.
up.
I was just following Ziggity.
Oh yeah, I don't know where you guys are.
Or
There's
where are we
one
going
to...
for-
I'm just down here killing surf crawlers.
Melissa's just gonna be like level 20 in like 7 minutes.
That is correct, Dingus. Well, I mean, someone argued that the Horde is good. Though, it's hard to argue that because the Horde invaded Azeroth.
The Horde are good. We just
We
gotta
haven't-
hang
We
out.
haven't gotten to the part where the Alliance begins to concentration camps yet.
Yeah. Both sides have done some
Well, I mean, they are humans. So, I mean, the base 2 races, I think you could say this. The Horde is the Orcs, and the Alliance are the humans. And then there's quote-unquote varying allies based on how evil someone may or may not be.
Nope, no evil.
I don't know how
evil
else...
race are the Forsaken.
Clearly,
Yeah, that's true.
the Night Elves are the most evil because they are the ones that ruined everything.
Oh, the Night Elves are super evil.
The Night Elves are, but technically, isn't this planet the Night Elves planet? Like, natively?
Well, it's ours too.
Yeah, but we were put here by creation, and they were put here by...
I mean, Night Elves evolved from trolls,
Evolution.
so
So really, it belongs to the trolls.
the Tauren.
Yeah, so the Horde are the good guys.
Kinda, yeah.
Actually, by that argument, yes, this planet belonged to the Horde.
Oh my god, those are the biggest boxes I've ever seen.
That box. Where are they going with that? What?
They literally have carts right behind them.
It's too far away.
That's ridiculous.
So sad.
Okay, wait, don't kill him, don't kill him, don't kill him. Oh, okay,
that
so there was
one's a
like
fatty.
there was like 4 dudes carrying that one I just killed, and there's just a solo guy carrying this one.
Yeah.
It is a shirtless dwarf guy.
Oh, he's so burly.
I'm gonna let you go.
Get him.
You can go, Mr. Dwarf.
It's just impressive.
You deserve to carry that in there. Not this guy. These guys are a bunch of weaklings.
Did they get squashed by the box, or is that you guys?
That was us, I think. We're done.
Thanks to these white drop swords, I'm really
Is there-
OP.
Is there a base in there? See, they say they're Northwatch, but they're Alliance because I think they're Theramore.
Probably.
Yeah. Thing is,
like
Dave
that
does not need any help. Look at him go, man. He's just like, screw you guys, I'm doing this myself. Michael, are you seeing me desperately try to kill this mottled boar? Okay, guys, we're done with this. Let's head back so we can group back up. Oop, gotta restart the phone. Do. Dave doesn't deserve to be stopped.
We gotta kill some
What?
crabs.
Oh. How many
Over right
crabs
there.
do you need? Alright, I'll read these quests. And let the team move forward. Have you ever heard of the legend of the Unstoppable Dave? Legend says he's carrying a crate to this day. That was straight from the stream, by the way. If you're not reading the stream chat, Dingus is writing fan lore right now. And he was a dwarf, so it's just traveling through the dwarfs.
What?
The legend
I
of
want to hear
Dave.
more.
Well, I'm going to read this quest first, so. You bring the jujus, I show you my mojo. Yeah, man, that's the stuff. Now we get the other jujus. What? Thanks, Nate. Next, we're going to get some poison from the scorpions that be running around here. But don't you worry, Bombay's not going to let you get hurt. Bombay's got a big totem that you're going to stick in the ground with the scorpion strikes. The totem going to suck up all the poison, and you're going to walk away still breathing. Sound good?
Legit.
I'm looking forward to reading the troll because I really want to lean into that. Please keep producing all of the Dave content. Okay, so I am an orc, and the weird thing that's talking with the Jamaican accent is a troll. Which may be one of the original species, the oldest species in this universe. At least it seems like it is as of now.
Oldest planet.
That's true.
Who you be?
We've been stymied for efforts. We've stymied their efforts for now, but they're still here. We'll have to press on, Ziggity Zug. Northwatch is a highly defended stronghold southwest of here, across the harbor. It's a strategically located stronghold that the Horde still struggles to overtake. We don't need the humans setting up another Northwatch here in Durotar. Sweep through the valley to the west and slay these humans, Ziggity Zug. Let them know the power of the fury of Zenjin.
Later.
Later. Yeah, see, they look like that. I'm not sure what they do with those giant teeth or what the purpose is of the giant teeth, but they are giant.
Those are tusks.
How you doing,
It's
man?
for mating.
Definitely. Definitely for mating.
These humans in the West, they don't know. They don't just want to camp on our Durotar Mon. They got bigger plans, and those plans involve taking our home and leaving our skulls on pikes. Well, I'm not having it, nope. Not Lar. I've got family here in Senjin, and I'll be damned if I let those brutes put my Taitasi's head on a stick. Taitasi. They've got their plans written down there, Mon. Big scrolls, real important looking. We're gonna burn those scrolls before they burn us.
Stay away from the voodoo.
I feel like I need to like practice the troll accent for a whole week. Because it's bad. What am I killing out here?
You should
Sample of
probably just
scorpion
watch-
venom collected.
You should just probably watch Cool Runnings like 8 times in a row.
I've actually never seen that, so
That's a very good choice.
There's your homework for the troll night or troll week.
Michael, we're gonna have to do that together.
What?
Watch Cool Runnings like 20 times.
That's just a good movie.
I'm not doing that. One, sure.
Whoever heard of a Jamaican bobsled team?
What? I just got a notification that says, oh, I'm supposed to do this. There we go. I was very confused. I was like, I don't have any totems. And I just read the quest to make it even more confusing. How is it that I have collected 4 of 6 Scorpid samples, but I haven't done anything?
Because it's a group type quest thing.
Do I wait and let the totem do something, or...
have to wait till they're casting their poison and then you put down the totem.
I did that. It didn't count the last time I did it. Did that time.
Oh.
See? Did I do it wrong?
You gotta put down your totem and then wait for them to attack.
They'll cast
Oh.
like a thing and then you put the totem down.
Okay. That makes sense. I get it. Now, let's go kill humans. Death to all humans. What do you got about... Anything about Northwatch Hold, Michael?
I can look it up.
I feel like it's been there forever. I mean, unless you've got some specific lore to talk about.
I have so much. I've gotten through 3 bullet points on the entire history of Draenor.
I know. So keep telling.
Let's see about Norwich. It's a massive alliance fortress located between the Merchant Coast and the Southern Barrens and Dustwallow Marsh.
That is true.
Northwatch Hold was where the Orcs fought Admiral Dalen Proudmoore.
It was mostly destroyed.
After his death, Theramore took over the stronghold and it served as an essential part of Theramore's defense.
Wait, Proudmoore... He was Theramore. Wasn't he? Wow, that guy can jump really far.
No, Theramore is Jaina's city.
Yeah, but I thought because she's Jaina Proudmoore, she's Galen Proudmoore's daughter.
Yes, Dalen showed up at some point and like was gonna kill all the orcs, and then basically Jaina just let him get killed. She refused to interfere because he started it. Orcs killed him.
And that explains why everyone's so pissed at Jaina.
Nope.
Nope.
How do you figure?
Well, I mean, everyone says that Jaina is a traitor, an orc lover. At least according to the people I just did that quest with.
Wait, who said that?
When you do the Theramore quests now, you have to call out deserters who talk about how Jaina has betrayed them all because she's an orc lover.
Well, yeah, but that's just, I mean, yes, I guess that would probably be part of it. She also just was friends with Thrall forever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I wouldn't say that Thrall's a normal orc.
Though, don't worry, Garrosh took care of that by genociding her people.
Oh, yeah. So the next expansion, Jaina... So in the current expansion, I'll just throw this out there for a fun fact. The current expansion is called Legion. And the Alliance and the Horde end up trying to work together. It ends out bad for both sides. Through no fault of anyone, I actually think. Like, nothing is done wrong, but... The end result is that Jaina leaves in a super pissed off state, and we don't see her for the whole rest of Legion. And in BFA, she comes back with gray hair and a whole different look. And I assume...
AKA they redid her model.
Yeah. Well, she's older now and angrier, I assume, with the sole purpose of killing the orcs.
Well, she's kind of, yeah. But this is because Garrosh blew up Theramore.
Yeah. Which happened after... When did that happen?
I think it happened between Cat and Panda, maybe?
That would make sense. Because it's not blown up in Kata.
Yeah.
Or it's currently not blown up if you go there, so...
Right.
Also, hey, out there, if you are watching and you are new, hit the follow button and check us out every week at 6:30 Pacific time. We do this every week. Next week will be humans. Lots of story there. And the week after that will be the highly anticipated Goblin story reading week.
Yes. Goblins are the best.
You're gonna do the goblin voices like spot on though, right?
Oh, dude, I'm really good at the gnome, so I think I'd be really good at the goblin voice.
You should give them all a Jar Jar Binks voice.
I could do Jar Jar Binks for the trolls. That's just basically Misa what's
Mon.
Oh.
He's a mon.
Yeah, so my beer does look like poison. I'll put it up there. Most of my ridiculously terrible reading is sponsored by Irish Death by Quilters.
Okay.
Love those guys.
So.
You want to go or should I read these?
Oh, you go ahead and read.
All right, I'll read.
Who you be?
Good work, hero. You done good for Sinjir today. No, you done good for all of Durotar.
We be seeing ya.
We should have to run after this, I
You be
guess.
feeling well?
This is it. The Scorpid Juju Bombay been waiting for. Now we gonna fix you right up, rogue. Walk away from me. You come back to Bombay when you be needing a pickup. Bombay got the spells to fix ya. I mean, he basically is Jar Jar Binks.
If you wonder how he fixes you, he just polymorphs you into a random animal.
Makes sense. A battle well fought, rogue. But I have my doubts about their effectiveness. These humans don't seem to be going anywhere. You, however, have done more than you could reasonably ask of any loyal member of the Horde. Thank you. We gotta pass the word on to Razor Hill. These humans may be defeated today, but tomorrow they become again. And when they do, we'll need help from the Orcs. Speak with Josh outside of the gates of Sinjin. He'll give you a ride to Razor Hill. His wolves know the path well.
Be seeing ya.
Let's ride some wolves, guys. Michael, hit it.
I'm very far away from you guys right now.
Well, now's a good time to be telling us the story.
So Agramar is concerned about this Evergrowth, right? He needs to do something about this. He doesn't want to just rip it out of the ground and throw it away because, like, that would not be good either. But he needs some way to kind of beat it back and balance it out. So he's like, well, I'm a Titan. What do Titans do? I'll create a thing that will work for me and fight the Evergrowth. So he makes Grond. And Grond is super awesome. The way he makes it is he basically, like, creates this, like, super elemental power storm thing and then shoves it all into a mountain. And the mountain basically stands up and starts walking. And that's what he has fight the Evergrowth.
I don't know where I flew to, but it wasn't Razor Hill.
Yeah, I also didn't ride the wolves. I totally wasn't paying attention. I flew to
I
Orgrimmar.
just flew to Orgrimmar. So what you're saying is this Evergrowth was captured inside of a mountain. Is this all happening on Durotar? Michael?
This what? Durotar? No, it's on Draenor.
Okay.
Draenor is covered in plants.
That's
Agramar
what I
makes
meant.
Grond to fight the plants.
Yep.
And then not having it.
I flew to Orgrimmar and I'm flying back now because that was stupid.
Go.
Wait, is Agramar a pig?
Agramar is a Titan.
Isn't he a pig at some point? Like, isn't there a dude in RFK that
Definitely not Agramar.
is associated with him?
I mean, the
Know about
Titans
that.
made those pig dudes too, I assume.
I mean, Agramar is a raid boss in Burning Throne.
So, what I'm hearing, the Orcs were created by the Titans to beat back this ridiculous demon old god plant thing, right? Well, I've learned nothing, apparently.
The orcs aren't here yet. I'm still talking about Grond.
I thought the Grond were the orcs, so sorry.
No,
Go ahead.
Grond is one dude.
Okay.
One giant mountain. Remember the mountain that walks?
Yes, yeah.
He's one giant mountain thing. So he's up and he's like, okay, I guess I gotta fight the Evergrowth. So the first thing he does is he's like, I need to divide and conquer a little bit. He cuts up the Evergrowth by creating the rivers and the seas and the valleys, just to kind of separate it a little bit, right?
Okay.
And then he walks towards the nearest spore mound, which are those giant hills, giant mountains of plants. Rips it out of the ground, kills it.
Okay.
So at this point, the rest of the Evergrowth, which remember is the sentient planet-spanning plant thing, right? Is like, holy crap, this sucks. So we gotta evolve. We gotta do what plants do. We're just suffused with life energy. We'll do what we do, which is evolve, basically. So what they do is that 3 spore mounds absorb a bunch of energy around them, and they stand up, start walking. They have names. They are Zang.
What's that smell?
Zang is all
bad
swampy and
dog.
mushrooms. That's his things that going on. Botan.
That's where Zangarmarsh comes from.
Way to just spoil it, man.
Oh.
That's like the punchline of this whole thing.
Badoonts.
Botan is covered in forest lands, and Nanu, who is covered in dense jungles. So they do like a kaiju, like giant things fighting across the surface of the planet thing for a while, right?
Sweet.
Okay.
And probably for thousands of years, actually, because this is like everything takes thousands of years. But eventually, Zang is the first to fall, and Grond rips him in half. He just kind of discards each half, and one of them becomes Zanger C, which is then Zanger Marsh later on. Yeah.
For the good of all. Akiankor.